I discovered a treasure. I discovered a river.
I discovered fire.
I discovered a solar system. I discovered flight. I discovered gravity.
I discovered Mars.
I discovered a smile.
And it was a whole lot of fun.
Sci-Port now we're going to go on our 11th year. It's a 92,000 square foot facility where we do hands-on science, math, technology, and engineering activities.
We take our outreach program where we are today at the state capitol, and we go to all 64 parishes in the state of Louisiana. Additionally, we travel to portions of Texas, Arkansas, and Mississippi. So we have a wide range that we travel across. For a great many of these outreach programs, we do them free of charge, and that is made possible by funding from either state, local, or federal funds that we receive, and we go to the Title I at-risk schools, and we take our outreach program to them. Everything that we do is geared around what are called GLEs. They're the grade level expectations, and where we have been, you can see a marked improvement on the student scores.
This is one of our two outreach programs. This particular one is called Gee-Whiz Space Journeys. These are hands-on exhibits that tell you just about everything that you want to know about space science and astronomy. And they very much replicate the experience that you have back at Sci-Port Louisiana Science Center, which is an informal, fun, hands-on approach to learning about science, math, and technology. And it's the approach that we have not only through our exhibits, but through our excellent staff and the way we conduct our programs and the way we have a talent for reaching kids and people of all ages that has really earned us increasing accolades as one of the nation's finest science museums. In fact, we're ranked number 8 by Parents Magazine. It testifies to our ability to even further serve the kids and the population of Louisiana. And when you hear about Louisiana and sometimes negative things or nebulous things in terms of our educational standing, how wonderful it is that we have this shining jewel in our state that is able to take a real state-of-the-art approach to reaching kids through our hands-on, minds-on approach to teaching science, math, and technology. And it's just a real honor to be able to serve the state of Louisiana, and that's what we're perched to do even further.
What they're doing here is they're exploring the cubes, and today the idea is centered around space. It's space journeys. It's different aspects of working in space, NASA. One of the things they're going to do is they're going to get a chance to understand the applications of space as far as trying to get from Earth and the gravity of different planets as you're trying to get to a place in the distant solar system. So gravity does have an effect coming from the planets on making that straight line that you may think you may be able to make.
What about the big jigsaw puzzle?
They're putting a puzzle together to identify different planets. The planets that we have is Earth, the planet that they live on. So they should be able to identify Earth when looking at it.
And what about weighing themselves?
Weighing themselves, they're looking at their weight and how much they weigh on the different planets, and also comparing their weight on one planet to another. Why do they weigh more on one planet than on the other? And it all comes to gravity. More mass, more gravity.
I learned how hard it is to move in spacesuits.
What do you like about science?
I like it because everything has to do with science. I mean, you use math and science, and it's kind of fun.
I was doing one of the experiments, and I learned that winter night sky has more stars, more bright stars, than any other season.
What do you like about science?
I just like the fact that it incorporates so many things. I mean, from the sky to just different formulas, and it's exciting.
Where do you want to go to college, and what do you want to do for a career?
I'd like to go to Southeastern, and I'd like to be a lawyer.
I learned that constellations are basically different groups of stars. They're arranged in different sizes or patterns. You can see different constellations during different time of the year, depending on where you live, things like that.
What do you like about science?
Well, I really like astronomy because I find it's humbling that there are so many things out there. It just makes you feel small. It's a great feeling.
Where do you want to go to college? What do you want to do for a career?
I'd like to go to LSU just because it's close, or I'd like to be involved in astronomy or technology.
I'm very interested in the planets and the stars, and I learned that the color of a planet depends on its size and the age and things like that. That's what the color depends on.
What do you like about science?
Well, I really like the universe, and I went to space camp, and I learned a lot about the planets, and I just think that all that's interesting.
Where do you want to go to college, and what do you want to do for a career?
Well, I want to go to LSU, I'm pretty sure, because I want to be an orthodontist, and I've wanted ever since I was little. So we had career day today, and that's what I said.
I learned that light travels 300 million meters per second, and that was really cool because I didn't know it traveled that fast.
What do you like about science?
I like experimenting with things and mix things and how they bubble up and change colors, so that's fun to be.
Where do you want to go to college, and what do you want to do for a career?
I want to go to LSU, and I want to become a psychiatrist.
I learned that you weigh a lot on the sun. You weigh the most on any other planet on the sun.
What do you like about science?
I like that you learn about the space and the nature.
Where do you want to go to college? What do you want to do for a career?
I want to go to Harvard and be a doctor.
I learned that you weigh different on different planets and that they have a lot more constellations out there than we think.
What do you like about science?
I like that it's very hands-on and that you can explain things and that it's just very creative.
What do you want to do for college and a career?
I want to go to LSU and I want to be a post-secondary chemistry teacher.
We have an outreach program, as you can see. In the past year alone, it's traveled to 41 of the 64 parishes, and we are able to do that on a much greater capacity. Plus, we have had school field trips come to Sci-Port from as far away as Mississippi to just our side of Dallas, from Oklahoma, Arkansas, from most parishes of Louisiana, and our school field trips are just an awesome experience because the programs address the science and math curriculum benchmarks. Plus, you have a lot of fun on top of that. So we are really here to serve the state. In fact, that is why last fall, on our 10-year anniversary, we changed our name from Sci-Port Discovery Center to Sci-Port Louisiana's Science Center. We're not just a Shreveport-Bossier attraction. And that's why we're here in Baton Rouge to really show that we are here to serve the Pelican State and to help as much as we can to improve those grades, to improve people's understanding of science, math, and technology, and hopefully inspire careers in those fields, which is ever so important these days.
What kind of response have you had from the students?
We have had a wonderful response today. As you can hear from the noise level behind us, they are having a blast. It is, you think that you would have to explain the different components to them, but they are so bright and so eager to learn. And they come and they interact with us and with the different exhibits that we have brought today. Today is our space and planetarium exhibits, and they ask us questions. They want to know more, and they want to know when they can see more.
We do believe in keeping you interested in education. A lot of kids may say, I don't like science, I don't like chemistry, but you have to remember that chemistry and science is how we cook every day. It's different things that we do every day, it's different things that we eat every day. So it is a fun thing to do if you understand it.
We were ranked the 8th best science center by Parents Magazine this last year, and that is in the nation. We are the only science center in the South and the only one in a mid-sized city. So to have something like Sci-Port in this part of the country is absolutely incredible. And we want to encourage everyone to come and visit Sci-Port, and if they can't come and visit, to call us and see if we can't make arrangements to bring one of our outreach programs to their schools.
I would go right to our website, which is www.sciportportorg.org.